Hello and welcome to cookingflavors.com. For today's recipe, let's look into the preparation of a very simple and easy to make rice variety dish, which is the Channa Dal Khichdi. For this, you will need 1 cup of raw rice which had been soaking in water for about half an hour. I have drained all the water from the rice. Quarter cup of chana dal. The chana dal also has been soaking in water and I have drained the water from it. 1 large sized onion. I have sliced them lengthwise. Salt as required. A few cashew nuts according to your taste. 2 to 3 cinnamon sticks. 2 to 3 cloves. 2 bay leaves. 4 to 5 pods of garlic. You can see I have crushed the garlic along with the skin roughly. And 3 green chilies. I have slit them lengthwise. Now let's start cooking. For cooking this Channa Dal Khichdi today, I will be using an electric rice cooker. I have combined the rice and the Channa Dal together. The ratio of rice to water in an electric rice cooker is for every 1 cup of rice, you require 3 cups of water. So for the 1 cup of rice, I've used 3 cups of water, and for the quarter cup of Channa Dal, I've used another just a quarter cup of water. So totally it is 3 and a quarter cups. If you wish to, you can add 3.5 cups, but not more than that. Along with this, I have added salt also. Adjust this according to your taste. Now let's see how to prepare this in the electric rice cooker. I'm using an electric rice cooker to prepare the Channa Dal Khichdi. I'll be using a plate like this, which is called a strainer plate. You can see it has a lot of holes. You can also call it a slotted plate. The purpose of this is to strain out all the starch from the rice, which is a healthier option for cooking the rice. I've placed this plate at the bottom of the rice cooker. Now I'm transferring all the ingredients, the rice, the dal and the water into this rice cooker. If you wish, you can add a drop of oil here at this point. Today I'm using the pestle from my mortar and pestle to place as a weight in the rice cooker. The purpose why I'm using this pestle is the strainer plate sometimes has a tendency to float up when the water is vigorously boiling and when the rice is cooking. In order to avoid that, I'm placing the weight, because if the strainer plate floats up, the rice and the other ingredients will bypass the plate and go settle down beneath it, and so none of the starch will be strained out, and there's totally no purpose in using the plate. The purpose of the plate will be lost here, so I'm placing the weight here. You can place any weight that you have. Now I'm covering the electric rice cooker with a lid, and I'm switching on the rice cooker to the cook mode. When the rice is cooked completely, it will automatically come to the warm mode. Now let's wait for the rice to be cooked. Now in between, I have just opened the lid to show you how the rice is cooking. This is how the rice will cook in the electric rice cooker. Now let's wait for it to come to the warm mode. Now the cooking has been complete and it has automatically come to the warm mode. Now let's look into the tempering and seasoning of the Channa Dal Khichdi. I have added oil in a kadai and I'm adding the bay leaf, the cinnamon sticks and the cloves, followed by the cashew nuts. This dish requires a little more oil, but it's totally up to your discretion of how much oil you use. Now I'm adding the crushed garlic and the green chilies. Be careful, the seeds from the green chilies may pop up on your face since they are slit open. Now I'm adding the onions and a pinch of salt so that the onions fry faster. We will stir them all well till they all combine together, and we'll wait for the onions to be fried and sauteed well. Now the onions have been fried and sauteed well. You can see that they look nice and glossy and pink, and they're quite translucent also. Now we can switch off the stove. Now let's open the rice cooker. The rice and the dal have been cooked well. You can see the separate grains of rice which have been cooked beautifully, and the dal also has been cooked. I'm just crushing one dal. It does not smash, but it retains its crunch. Now we'll transfer this into a bowl and add the tempering and the seasoning into this. I've transferred all the Chana Dal Khichdi into a bowl, and now I'll show you the strainer plate which I used for cooking. You can see that some of the starch has been retained. On the other side, it's clearly visible that all the starch has been drained out through the holes of the plate. This is a healthier option, as I said, for cooking the rice if you do not want to add starch into your diet. You can see some of the starch is also stuck to the bottom of the cooker, which you can ignore. Now I've transferred the ingredients into the bowl and I'm adding the tempering and the seasoning into this. Now stir them gently so that you do not want to break the grains of rice. Stir them till they all combine well. You can check for salt at this point of time. If you like the taste and flavor of garlic and onions, you can add some more according to your taste. Green chilies can also be adjusted according to the spice level you require. Hot and beautifully cooked, simple and easy to make Chana Dal Kichdi is ready. This can be accompanied with mint or coriander togel, pickle, or even an onion raita. Try out this new and different Chana Dal Khichdi and hit the like button if you enjoyed our recipe today. Post in your comments and suggestions and subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can also visit us at cookingflavors.com. Thank you and see you again with yet another interesting recipe.